It is crazy. Oh, what? It's going off again.
Yeah, it's going off now, its own.
See?
Pointing in the opposite direction.
Yes, I knew I didn't trigger it. Do you like that music?
It smells sulfur.
Forest.
Forest! Cave forest!
Hey everybody, it's the Shape, back to another video, and a video that caught my eyeball. Now, I know I've mentioned in the past, but this is for people that are new here, that I used to, look at exploring with Josh and say, you know what, that dude, I even made a video, one of my very first videos on this channel, like, you know what, this guy, he doesn't clickbait haunted to get views. This guy just goes out and invests, or he doesn't, he's just urbex exploring. He didn't do none of that haunted stuff. In fact, he didn't like, well, I wouldn't say didn't like, but he didn't care for all that fake ghost crap and stalkers and all that. And in fact, he made videos stating as much. But, he changed. I guess he had to roll with the algorithm. But man, I caught some pretty good stuff in this video, if I must say so myself. Especially one part that I'll just have to show you, but I couldn't for the life of me understand why you would even leave that in with no cuts. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's get into the video. Let's go to Japan's most haunted forest. I can't say the name of the forest because it's got a word in it that YouTube doesn't like. And you know what? It starts with the S. Let's get into it. Before we even get into the video, let's take a look at the thumbnail and the title. I noticed something that, stood out to me that a lot of YouTubers been doing lately. Banned video. Bum, bum, bum. That's what his title says, banned video. If it's banned, how are we watching it, Josh? How are we watching it, Josh, if it's banned? All you YouTubers, please answer that to me, because I must be missing something I just don't understand.
What is going on, guys? Explorers. We are here in one of the most haunted forests in the entire world, but actually the most haunted forest in all of Japan. We are here right now in Akigahara. Everyone knows this forest. Everyone has heard about it, seen it. There's been a Hollywood video on this place.
Logan Paul done a video on this place.
This is one of the darkest forests in the entire world. And to be honest, this forest is full of mysteries. This is also called the Sea of Trees. There's just so much curses and...
There's so much curses, he says. Can you prove it, Josh? Can you scientifically prove there's a curse over that whole area there? Can you prove it? No? Okay, let's keep going.
And what's even more stranger and weirder is when you get deeper in the forest, your phone GPS and even signal almost goes away. But I think we're gonna be the first ones to really dive in and try to figure out who and what is causing this.
Depression or mental illness. There is no who or what that causes this. This happens. It's unfortunate. It's tragedy, but it happens. It happens everywhere, all over the planet. But there's no who or what that's tied to it.
So for the people at home, what do you think we're getting ourselves into tonight?
This is a different thing altogether. This is a different kettle of fish. So not only are you dealing with an entity that lures people in here
So it's an entity that lures all these people there, right? That's what it is. It's an entity. And I suppose you're going to show scientific proof to validate what you just said. No, you don't. In fact, far from it. You guys never have any scientific proof for anything that you put in your videos. It's all hearsay, speculation. That person says, they say this, they say that. This device works this way because somebody said it. Pseudoscience, but you never show any proof of anything that you say. Ever in any of your videos, not one time have you guys, any of you morons, showed any proof whatsoever.
That's what the legend says. The legend says it.
And that's your source, ladies and gentlemen. It's a legend. The legend says it, so it must be true. The legend said it. Just saying.
You know, how to explain over
100 deaths a year.
Yeah, how do you explain that?
At about 20 to 30 minutes, a little deep inside, enough to where we could kind of start this fire, sit for a bit, listen, kind of feel the woods out.
Guys, I brought the gas.
In the shadows right now, watching us.
Right now, the rain is coming down really hard, and it is honestly, there could be someone tapping on the side of us, but we're not going to hear it because of how damaging this rain sound is.
Well, earlier in the video, you guys said there's no phone signal there, or in very, very sparse locations, you might get a faint signal. Now you can't hear because of the rain, but both of those points are about to be obliterated as well, just like, you know, your whole video.
And right now, of course, check your connection and try again. So,
yeah, but we kind of knew that anyway, because the forest kind of just absorbs all technology, all signal, everything.
Oh, the forest absorbs all signal and everything. Well, you know what? If you say it, then it must be true. I'm pretty sure, you know, that won't come back to bite you right in the arse.
But one thing we've learned over the past 4 videos we filmed here in Japan is there may be a universal language.
As much as I've addressed this in past older videos about if you're in China or Japan or anywhere else that speaks a different language. Now, you go to talk to these spirits, but you're speaking like an American language, trying to talk to somebody a spirit that has a different language. How do they know what you say? How can they answer if they speak a different language? Oh, but they got a way around this too. Oh, well, when they're ghosts, it's a universal language. It don't matter what you speak, they understand. Why? Because they're spirits. Do we have any scientific proof to back anything we just said? No. But it makes our job easier. We don't have to have a translator. We don't have to have Google Translate or anything else, because it's all a universal language.
Dark energy.
Can you off? I thought that was a reply back. Konnichiwa! Yeah, this is a girl. You heard that? You heard it.
Oh, y'all heard a girl? I didn't hear anything. I turned it all the way up, got really good earbuds in. I didn't hear nothing. And it must be the rain. Boo-hoo. Aw, shucks.
Fire is actually starting to die really quick, but maybe at the best time because the rain's also starting to slow down, and we are about to go inside and figure out who that was. So the noise or the voice came from right out here, and it goes down, guys. Yes. Look, it goes down a bit. Whoa. Into like, oh, looks like a little cave. So what if the voice came from down in there?
What if it came from that cave, Josh said. You must have supersonic hearing, my friend, because first off, I didn't hear nothing like I said earlier. That, and you would know the exact location from somebody screaming in a dark forest towards you, or yelling, or whatever she did, moaning. I don't know what she did. But you said this could be it. And then you turn around a couple seconds later and they go, this is the location, this cave. That's where it come from.
Just so you guys know, this is all volcanic ash and roots. And sometimes there's ditches where you get stuck. But that voice, when we heard it, came from here.
Yes, that voice come from right there. Not 10 feet over that way. Not over there behind that tree. No. Right there. That's where it come from. I'm pretty positive. I could tell. From way back there, in the dark, in the rain. It come from right here. Right here. I quit. Y'all on your own this time.
Hey guys, Do you realize it? The rain's actually completely stopped and it got quiet.
It was like someone switched the shower to that
Yeah,
cat.
look how quiet it is in here.
It just got really quiet. It's like a little cave, but this is where we it stops right here though. But this is where the voice came from. We heard from above. It's freaking strange to how the rain has pretty much stopped when we got inside the ditch.
Wow, you're even linking the rain stopping from you. It just so happened to stop when we got to our haunted location. Ooh, that's a crazy coincidence. Yeah, that's weather patterns. Rain stops. It slows down. It starts back. It's weather.
Noise and flash some lights.
I know you.
I know you. Almost stopped recording. That could have been me. All right, cat ball went off. Yo, what's going on? For a long time. So you know us. You were wealthy. Can you please help us out and explain to us why is there so many victims taken from this forest?
They say.
I was religious.
I was religious. I was wealthy.
And of course, every single word or sentence that is said by that app, they link it some way or another to where they're at, the location. Doesn't matter what it says. If it said, I love blueberries, they would link it some way or another. Oh, you love blueberries? Well, I saw in a grocery store about 20 miles that way, I saw blueberries.
Sounds like so far just a regular person that just had
Strangled.
Strangled?
Well,
Okay,
we know
so,
why.
yo,
of
I
course.
just asked it if she came alone.
We know why. We know why.
Yep.
You should dig here.
You should dig here.
Oh my god.
Stuff. Unless the trees have grown over the body.
Maybe
That's
the
the other
cave.
Again.
Oh, what the hell?
Right, Stephen, step away from that just so we can clarify that.
Holy
Let me clarify it for you. He was sitting there. It went off right beside him. When he got up and moved, it quit. It's clarified.
Yeah.
Holly.
Holly.
Music box. Holly, the music box. Just
Your
for a
name
second.
Holly.
No, you might just be setting it off, bro. You might be setting it off.
Why? Because I was over there and I moved.
Yeah, exactly. You're moving in front of it.
No, I'm not. Because it went off when I was here.
Right, well, I don't know why it's
And-
going off.
You can check my footage. It's going to show me not moving.
No, but I mean, because you stood in front of it, but I just don't know why it's going off now. Does the dark energy inside the forest have a name?
Yes, it does. The dark energy's name is the Shape.
More than one. Is it just because the land is cursed that it's like not a human or not anything, but something as a whole? Like almost like a Bermuda Triangle, like something like a portal that's doing it.
Super entities. Portals. I believe you guys need to hook up with Really Haunted. He knows all about portals. He has them on his wall. You guys should get together and collab.
Probably get really lost in here. We're pretty deep now.
They tied it there. And they brought it all the way down here. Maybe we can follow it?
But no, right there.
Alright, yeah, it does cut there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in the comments, but don't people tie those off the main trail, like if they want to go off the main trail and maybe camp or just detour in the main woods? Don't they tie those off like a tree right next to the trail, that way they don't get lost? I'm pretty sure that's how, if I'm not mistaken. Comment below though what you think.
Be in trouble.
Yeah.
That is actually could be true.
So
I admit that.
we gotta keep our eye on that.
So oddly enough, the string stopped here on this huge hill.
What's so odd about it? You tell me what's so odd about that string stopping in that exact spot. What's so odd about that? The string had to stop somewhere. That's just as good a spot as anywhere else in that entire forest.
It stops right here. We've walked pretty deep, but it just ends on the hill.
And like a bottle of drinks. Shit. So now we found this. We found the ropes. Move down. But we also had the bang. That looks like a woman's top. What is that? We have an old drink.
Yeah.
Faded drink. Got a shirt.
Strange that they would leave a shirt here.
Who cares? Who gives a crap? It's a shirt. That's it. People leave garbage. Had the shirt, you know, had blood stains on it or something. Okay, yeah, I could see that as strange. But it's just a shirt. There's trash all over the planet. I don't care where you go, how deep you go. I don't care if you think, oh, nobody's ever been here, ever. You will find trash and stuff that people dump off there. Or it gets there some way or another.
All right, so let's take out the EVP and ask, what's your name?
Coming up, they do an EVP session. And it stuck out to me. And the reason is, when they ask a question, they kept getting responses. Every now and then they didn't, but most times they got a pretty good response. But that's not what baffled my mind as you're about to see the clips. I'm going to add them together. Because the reason is, they don't match up as far as the distance of time in between the questions. You know, you ask a question, you wait for a response, and then somebody else asks. But the problem is, when I lined them up, there's many seconds of difference. Now, is it that these new digital recorders just only record when there's sound? Well, that wouldn't make no sense either. But watch, I started them both at the same time, and watch what happens.
Can you come right up to me and tell me your name, please, so I can understand who we're talking to?
From the evil entity, please step forward and announce your presence.
Can the evil entity?
So what did I decide to do? Tape recorder. I'm going to ask 2 questions, and I'm going to see if the audio on this matches the audio on my camera as far as the length of time, or if it's pretty close. Because as you saw on that one, there was no edits. I made sure there were no cuts either. Neither one of the video clips. I made sure before I looked. I meant before well, they cut to another camera angle, then I could have said, well, I see why. But let's do this. Are there any spirits in this building that like blackberries?
What's your favorite color?
What's your favorite color? And I was wrong, because obviously the tape recorder didn't have as much a delay as the camera audio between the questions, which we live and learn and push through. That's what we do. But yeah, this is a learning experience. I was wrong. Post-editor shape, just here to clarify.
I'm just shocked out of that.
You just
Got
seen it
so
die right in
close.
front of your face.
Every light was getting brighter and brighter, and the next minute,
Literally
Done.
drained the
just-
batteries.
Yeah, the whole
Done.
power gone.
Strong a force. Could that have been the evil spirit? Is someone charging up right now? We don't know.
That being said, guys, I don't know how batteries work when ghosts come across them, and I don't know if they can drain it or they need to drain a battery or whatever. And I also know that they said there's not much phone signal there, yet when you go and watch this video, you hear somebody's phone go off a couple of times, so they must be getting signal in some spots. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to make this video. This video really stood out to me. The secret word, yeah, there's going to be a secret word, is fireworks. 4th of July is coming, and I hope you guys have a safe one as well. I love you guys, and I appreciate you, and I got a lot of good content on the way from haunted locations. This might have been one, I don't know. No, seriously, I might have actually added on to this. If not, definitely the next one. I love you guys, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. And of course, y'all come back now, you hear? Peace.